In task 3, which is file management, first of all create a new folder with the name J32, and this folder will be created in your folder, and this will be your site later. So go create your folder like this, okay? And after we create the folder, we need to locate these files and store them inside our folder. So how to do this? I'm just going to copy all, go inside my folder and delete the files that don't really need and compare. So okay, and the text, CSS, HTML and JPG, this is it. So this is my folder, and display the content of J32 folder, showing the file, the folder name, file names, extensions, size, image dimensions, and the frame height and the frame width for the video. Okay, so what we need to do now, let's check what we have here. Now we have the file name here, and if you need to show the extensions, you can always do them from here. You can always go and show, and you'll find that if you go for, if you are using Windows 11, you'll find it here. Otherwise you will find it in view as well. So check views, you should have the name and extension there. Date modified, I don't need that. Type, I don't need it. I need the size. And what else? File names, extensions, file size, dimensions, frame height and frame width. So to add these, I'll just go here and go more. Let's find dimensions first. These are dimensions, and then we need the frame height and the frame width. So if I go here, frame height, frame width for the videos, and okay, now we have it. I'll just move these to the side here, make sure that each and every one has a needed space only, fully visible. Take a screenshot. It's very important to show your folder there and then the files or the needed files. I can just end it here. I don't need the type and the date modified. So this is good now, and I can go inside my evidence, and this is step 12. So step 12, evidence, and place it here. Make sure that you resize it, not too big and not too small. It should be just visible. Okay, take a screenshot, and we have done this. Okay, done, and you get 1 mark. Next, task 4, now web page. You will create a web page to help raise awareness of giraffe conservation. Create a web page called j32.html and save this in your j32 folder. Now to create a web page, first of all, I need to point to my folder as my site. So this now is my site. To do so, I'm going to launch my application first, which is the SharePoint. If I have any previous site, I just close it. Once you have the application like this clear, then you go and you open site and you point to your folder, the folder that we're working in now, which is this is my folder. So I'm inside the folder now. Once I click open, you'll find that now these are the files that we're going to use for the web page. And now we can start creating our first web page, which is, this is the name of the web page. And to do it, I need to go file, new, and then I'll use HTML. I'm in code view, as you can see here. I can see the code. I can jump to design view. And immediately I'm going to save it. Change the name. Once you change the name, once you click save, you will find that it will appear here in your folder list. And here we go. We have it. So now it's part of our folder. We can safely now do the rest. Okay, what else? This web page must be created using a single table, and it should work in all browsers. That means it should be HTML, and the table must fit 75% of the browser window. So this is the width of the table, and the structure as below. So now one information we have here, which is the width of the table, which is 75%, and we need to know the next information, which is how many rows and how many columns. Now rows are horizontal, so 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows. We have 5 rows, and we have only 2 columns. So I'm going to create 5 rows and 2 columns, and the width should be 75%. To do so, you need to go table, insert, 5 rows and how many columns we said, and 2 columns, and the width should be 75 and it should be in percent. Okay, and now we have it. Okay, now we need it to look like this one, so I need to merge this one, merge this one, and merge this one. So I'll just select the first one like this, modify, merge, and the last one as well, merge it, and these 3 should be merged as well, 1 2 3, and these are merged now. Okay, you can put the letter since it's percentage, and later we can remove the letter, so A, B, and F. In percentage is better always to put the letter, and later we can remove the letter whenever we're inserting the real information, C, D, E, and here we have C, D, and we have E. Okay, so okay, so what else? Table borders must appear on the final web page, and I'll come back to this later to see whether we have it in the style sheet to set the border to solid or not. If not, we'll do it using the code. If we have it in the style sheet, that's it. So I'll come back to this one. Each table set is identified with a letter which must not appear on the final page. As we said, we just put the letter here to identify each and every cell, but later we're going to remove it. Set the title of the web page to giraffe conservation. So I've just copy this, and to set the title you always right click and go page properties. There you have the title, which is by default untitled one. You just change it to giraffe conservation, and place now in cell A the image banner, the JPG. Now we can remove the letter, find the image banner, drag and drop here over cell A. Do we need an alternative text? Do we need an alternative text later? Okay, no alternative text, so I'll just leave it as it is. Now we have the banner, as you can see. And in cell B, what we need a video, and this is the name of the video, the file, which is a32feed.mp4. It fit the width of this video, and this video must show the controls, so we need to have some kind of controls in the video, and it should play automatically whenever we open the web page. So let's first start the code for the video, and it's in B. So I'll just click, this is a video cell, just identify the cell. I'll select it, go to the code, and as you can see here, let me magnify this for you. So this is a cell. So now enter, so I delete the text, and I have a space here inside the cell, so I can type the video code, which starts with video, and it says that it should fit with the cell. That means the width should be 100%, and the question says you need to add some controls, and it should autoplay. And once I close the videos, now the container is ready. So I have now a black container that is 100% fit in the cell. Now I need to put the source now, so I'll say source src, and I'll paste the source that we have in the question, which is j32feed.mp4. And to allow the browser to identify the video and play it faster, I will say this is a video and the type is mp4, and I will just now close my source. And if I need to identify or place any message here, let's check. It says that display an automated text-based error if the browser does not support this type, this video type. So I just copy the message here, come back to the code, untype it, and I'll just change this one to your, for the user, your browser does not support this video type. Okay, so if the video does not play or does not appear for the user or for the browser, then this text will appear. Okay, so if I go back, as you can see here, the text is already there because the application does not recognize this video. But if I go now, save, and I play my browser, as you can see now, I do have the video and it's playing nicely. Okay, so did we miss anything here? No. In C, the image what.jpg, where is C? So this is C. Remove it, find the image, which is what JPG, drag and drop, no alternative text for now, so I'll put it here. And now what else? In D, the image contact. So in D, so I'll remove this letter as well and find my image, which is contact, drag and drop. And what else? Enter the text in E, web page edited by, then on a new line enter your name, center number and carrier number. Okay, let's do it. So in E, this is the text, enter, and then I'm gonna put my name, center number and candidate number. All right. So what else? Set this text as style H3. Okay. Okay. So this one will be style H3. Nice. So what else? Place in cell F the text from the file text, and later we'll set it as a paragraph. So we need to open this file to copy the text from inside. Okay, and place it in F. Where is F? This is F, so I'll just remove the letter, open the file text first, copy, go back, paste it, and the question says make it a paragraph, so I'll click instead of none, I'll make it a P. As you can see here, there is a P that appears here. So it's done. Okay, attach a style sheet. So we have a ready style sheet, which is J32 web, and do not edit it. Let's drag and drop this style sheet. You'll find it here. Drag and drop, nice and clear. As you can see, everything here. We have a background image that appears here, and it looks nice. Make the image what? A link to open a page. This is a page, and it will open in a new window called _blank. So let's find the image. What to do? Right click, find hyperlink. It will open a page, so I'll go existing web pages. This is your address, should be typed here without any space before, and target frame, it should open in a new page with the name _blank. Okay, okay, okay. So this is what to do. Make the image contact a link to an email this time, to prepare an email to this email address. So let me try and copy this email address here, and let's go to the image contact, right click. Again, we repeat the same thing, hyperlink, but this time instead of a normal web address, we go email, and the email address is this email address. Is it G dot or what? G dot. Okay. And we do have a subject here, so the subject right is giraffe. So I'll copy the subject and place it here. Okay, now number 20, which is save your web page, take a copy of your source and display it in the browser. But remember, in this point we said we will come back to this later, where it says that the table borders must not appear. And after we have attached the style sheet, if you look, if I display my browser from here, still there are no borders. So let me control minus, let's make it a little bit smaller so I can show you that the whole web page appears, but there is no borders. That means the style sheet does not contain borders. To fix this and to make sure that the borders appear, you go to the code, and you need to go here where it says table width, which is 75%, and border, and select border and make it 1. Whenever you do it manually from here, then it will be applied to the external borders and the internal borders of the table, as you can see here now. And if I display it again in the browser to show you, now the borders appear, and now everything looks nice. Okay, so now we can continue the question, which is take a copy of HTML source and place this in your evidence document. And to take a copy of the HTML source, we need to go to the code down here, Control A to select all, Control C to copy, and go to your evidence. And this is step number 20. This is the HTML code. Just try and make it a little bit better. So let's make this 0 before, 0 after, and this is the HTML source code. Okay, I'll make it just bold. Okay, and what else? Display your web page in the browser. If necessary, resize it so the page can be seen, the text can be seen, the address bar can be seen. And you do this normally from going here, which is preview, and make sure that, as you can see here, make it smaller and make sure that everything is available and can be seen, including the bar out there. So just make sure that I only have this part here, and I'll place it in my evidence, which is some browser screenshot here. Okay, and it's good, not bad. The text is good, and this is your evidence. Okay, and then printing, so we have ended this one.